Hello, this is Roberto and this is the HVAC is my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Wrightsoft manual J heat load calculation for townhomes part 3 room layout. Alright, so let's get into it. So now in the previous video we were talking about the envelope values, right? So in the envelope values what we came up with are the envelope values, actually the wall, the fenestration, the system, the orientation, and the infiltration. Okay, so step number 1, we need to draw one room, and of course there are different ways to make a room layout, but for me I found this way more effective. Okay, so let's go here and in the room, see in the toolbox in the room, let's draw just one room. We go here, we're going to draw a room. There we go. Okay, so now in order to do this quickly, we need to give to this room the envelope values. All right, and then after that we're gonna copy paste all of them. Okay, so now let's go here. So click, right click, and then you're gonna have in here the room. In the room, make sure that this is all correct. Okay, number 1, room name, we don't care because we can change this at any time. Included in the calculations, what does that mean? In other videos we've seen this actually. So included calculations means that you're going to count for area. Do you want to count this as a conditioned area? Yes. Okay, the other one is going to be zone name, entire house. Room heating condition, by default it shows you air and secondary hydronic. In this case we're going to put air only, and then room condition air only, and the rest are going to be okay, unless you want your room height to be like 8 or 9 or 10 even. Usually 9 is a good number. Okay, so we're all good with the room. We're gonna go for the wall. In the wall, what we had in the previous video is, what do we have for the wall? Number 1, this townhome is above grade, because whenever you're talking about wall, it's below or above. So in this case we have wall above grade. How much it is? It's R15. And how do you come up with these R values? Depending on the location and again depending on the code. Okay, so R value is going to be R15, so that's what we're going to put in here. So we click on the wall and then we'll click here, and then as you remember in other videos we created a library, and then we're going to go for exposed wall in here. So what we have is exposed 2x4, see, R15. So we have R15 in here. See, cavity insulation R15, and these are the cavity, right? And this is my insulation. Okay, so we're going to hit OK, and then the other one is going to be the ceiling. This is very important. So ceiling, and remember, the program will only account for anything that is exposed. So for example, if you have interior walls, the program already is not going to account for that, because what we care is what is exposed. So you only have to put these values once and you're all good. For the ceiling, we're going to have in here the following. What is my ceiling insulation requirement? So depends. Do you want to go Energy Star? Do you want to go for zero energy ready homes, or do you want to go for minimum code value? So in this case, we're going to go for Energy Star. So because it's in the middle, right? It's not minimum code value. It's not like zero energy ready homes. So let's go for Energy Star. Okay. So in this case, what is the ceiling? The ceiling requirements are R49. Okay. So if we do R49, let's go check in here if we have that. So we have in here in the libraries that we already created. Where does it say ceiling? I have ceiling R38. So if we don't have that, this is going to be a good time to create another library. You can call it anything. So depends on the designer, on the contractor. You can call it attic R38, insulation R38. It's just this is the number that I put. Okay, so in order to make a library, so because we need an R49, ceiling R49. So we click here, right? Let's click here, R38. Okay, we're going to make a library that says R49. So in order to do that, you go in here to the 3 dots. Under the 3 dots, it will take you automatically to the constructions library. So under the constructions library, what you need to do is add copying here. So you click on copy, and it's going to tell you what do you want to call this new library, this new component. So ceiling R49, okay? It's going to be R, but wait a minute, Roberto, in here it says there's no R49, it says R50. So which one is right? Actually, we're gonna put R49, and I will explain to you why actually, okay? So ceiling R49, and we're gonna hit OK. There we go. And then we created that new library, see, this new ceiling R49, and then this is the ceiling under the attic, and then materials, everything was good. However, my ceiling insulation is going to be, instead of R49, we're going to just put it as R15 because we don't have any other option in here, right? Or you can always go instead of radio buttons, you can always do custom layers, or you can do custom values in here, see? U value, R value, R50, see? So depends on the designer or the requirements. Everyone is different, right? So we want to be effective. We already created this R50, and as you can see, below the ceiling you have your bats, right? Or it could be blown out. Okay, so that's gonna be copy, apply. There we go. So we're gonna close that, and now in here, let's do this again. So when you wanna do the ceiling, now you're gonna have that option actually. So you're gonna have that option. Go here, and it says ceiling R49. So we're gonna hit OK. See, R49, R50. Now, which one is right? So in the industry, is it R49 or is it R50? Okay. So let's just check and go into Google, because usually that's what we check in most of the time, right? So let's go here very quickly, right here. See, I'm gonna move this to the side. Okay, so what we can do is we can go to the Insulation Institute. That's gonna be a very good one, right? So Insulation Institute. Okay, so under the Insulation Institute, so I'm gonna put the link below. Okay, so under the Insulation Institute, you're gonna click OK. So under that institute, what you have is you have two options. Option number one is gonna be for building professional, and option number two is gonna be for the homeowner. Okay, actually, building professional gives you a lot of good resources. We're gonna check that in a few, but look at this. When you're a homeowner, it's gonna tell you which kind of insulation you need. So you click in here, see? And then once you click, it's gonna take you here. Why insulate? Okay, about insulation. There you go. About insulation, how much do I need? In here, you click in here. How much attic insulation do I need? And there is a nice chart that it's very handy. Okay, so in this chart, it says right here, right? We have R15. Honestly, that's not a good insulation, because especially if your ducts are running in the attic and you have your system in the attic, you are losing a lot of energy, because in summer, especially in the attic, is like an oven, like with 130 degrees Fahrenheit. So you are spending a lot of money for nothing. So this is not a good idea. R15, R21 is not a good idea. If you do have R29, add more insulation to the attic. Attic is a big problem. It's better to run your ducts or your equipment in the conditioned space, so that way you're not losing money. So usually minimum code requirements is like R38, and you have in here 13 to 14 inches. So that's the depth. And then it's recommended in most on southern climates. And then you have the R49. So this is good insulation. So it's very well recommended if you have your unit in the attic, or you have the unit in the attic, or your equipment in the attic. It's recommended to go for that one. Even we have in here in my requirements R49. All right, so as you might have seen, it's not R50, but for some reason Wrightsoft has it as a R50. Okay, so as I was mentioning, this Insulation Institute is also gives you more resources. For example, the one that I sometimes check is Building Professional. See Professional Insulation Resources, and then under there, depending again on the location. So if you click in here, the location, let's see. Okay, you have two options, residential and commercial. Okay, so if we're doing residential, usually in commercial is important, but also for sound insulation, because in commercial, if you have an office, you don't want the person next door to be listening to your conversation. What if you're saying that unfortunately we need to terminate this person, and on the other office they are listening, so it's not comfortable actually, right? Okay, so in this case we're going to have the residential insulation resources. The one that I like is these codes and standards. Okay, so in the codes and standards, see, you have to find out where residential insulation codes and standards, okay, it's referred as the IECC. The model code is this. Look at this. Let's take a look to Virginia, for example. In Virginia, it tells you what are the insulation values or recommended by code. So in here, see, it gives you a nice PDF. In the PDF, what you have is, see, there we go, building envelope and duct requirements. For example, in here you have for the ceiling R60. That's a lot, which is good. I mean, it's good, but with R49 you're gonna be fine. Okay, so you have for the basement, you have R13 or R10 and continuous insulation, right? Or R10 plus continuous insulation of U 0.059. Okay, crawl spaces, and you have your fenestration too, 0.30 and 0.40, right? You have your R value for the duct. Duct is going to be R8, especially if you're running your ducts in the attic. That's also very important. You have your duct leakage in here, and you have the measurement for air leakage. See, 5 ACH at 50 pascals. So this is a very good resource. See, there we go. And then when you're in Florida, actually, that's a little bit less. We're gonna let's be curious very quickly in here. We're gonna go to Florida because Florida is another climate zone, like for example Miami. So in Florida, maybe you don't need so much about insulation based on the on code, but let's check. So in Florida, actually, let's check in here. The requirements are, see, R38. It says for ceilings R38. Okay, and then you have your solar heat gain coefficient, your U value, and then your air changes per hour. See, it's going to be 7 ACH at 50 pascals. So this is actually a very good resource, and I'm going to leave this in the description below. Okay, so now let's go back to our calculation. Now we saw that it's R49, and then we're going to hit OK. We're going to go to the floor and then clicking here, and then the slab is actually, what's the slab? Let's go checking here in our envelope values. And the slab is going to be a slab on grade R10. So that's what we have in here. We had it as in my library. It's named as R10, slab R10. And then we're going to put carpet in here. I'm not very sure actually if the carpet makes a lot of difference in your loads, but I just put it there as a worst case. Okay, so we hit OK. And then we're all good. We're all good to go. So this room is all compliant with my envelope values. Now what I'm gonna do is hold control and copy, hold control and copy and adjust. Okay, all right. So now this is gonna be the second part of the video. Let's start drawing the rooms, okay? And I'm gonna be a little bit quick on this. Okay, so the way I do this very quickly, we're on the basement, is I played this video game called Tetris maybe in the past, right? It's like you had to put all the squares together and make it fit, something like that. In this case, I kind of make like the same case. See, I'm gonna make this rectangle, and then I'm gonna put it right here. See, I'm gonna make it fit, and I'm gonna put another rectangle in here, and also I'm gonna give myself a little bit more space, because usually I don't use this part, which is the construction bar, so I'm gonna hide it. So you go to show drawing, under the drawing you're gonna put in here actually show view, under the view, default construction number bar. Check that, and then it's gone. So if it's gone, it gives you more space, more screen space, because you don't need it right now. Okay, all right, so we're gonna make the unfinished basement, but number one, as I was mentioning, we're playing this video game of assembling the rooms. Okay, see, right now I'm just trying to create the unfinished basement. Okay, so I'm gonna make 3 rectangles. I'm just gonna call this, say, 1. See, okay, so I go here. See, I'm gonna make it small. There we go. And you're gonna get my concept, don't worry. here you go. So I have 1, 2, 3. So now after making 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna merge them all. See, I'm gonna hold shift and click in all of those 3, and then I click here that says merge rooms. I merge the rooms and it's all good. Now I'm gonna change the name. The name is gonna be unfinished basement, right? Unfinished basement. There we go. Alrighty. So we're all good in here, right? So now we're gonna make the garage. So I'm gonna go here and then copy that. I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna enlarge this a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, however, this is gonna be interesting because the garage is not conditioned unless you want to condition the garage and you wanna put a mini split possibly, or you wanna run another branch to condition the garage. But usually in most of the houses I have seen that they don't condition this. So that's why we're gonna change the name in here. It's gonna be garage. There we go. And then clicking here and then right click. Make sure, because you are not conditioning the garage, number 1, heating condition, none. Cooling condition, none. There we go. It's not conditioned. And lastly, including the calculations, are you going to include this area in the calculations? No, because it's not conditioned space. So you have no, none for the garage. That's all. Once you put that, the rest doesn't matter. Why? Because you are not including this in the calculations, okay? There we go. We're all good with the garage. Now what we're gonna draw is the foyer. The foyer is going to be right here, and then we're going to make again. It's kind of my method. Now, you might be wondering, Roberto, are we going to draw the week and week? Are we going to draw the walk-in closet small and the walk-in closet big? And the answer is not really, because unless you think that the walk-in closet will be conditioned with a separate outlet with a separate register. If you're gonna put a register right here, yeah, maybe you can put one, of course. Usually when the walk-in closet is big, and you're gonna condition that, you're gonna put a register, yes. But in this case, since they're walk-in closets and they're small, we are not going to draw them. We don't need the CFM. We're just gonna draw it overall. Okay, so see, we have that, and I'm gonna get another from here. I'm gonna get here, and then gonna make this smaller. There we go. Okay. So now as I was mentioning, I click here, I hold shift. So 2, I'm gonna merge them together, and then we're gonna put in here. What is it called? Foyer. There we go. See? And now finally we're going to put on the stairs. The stairs can be part of something else, but just so that way we're more consistent with everything, I'm just going to put the stairs B. Stairs B means stairs basement. Okay, right here. And I'm going to put in here a stairs basement. Okay. Stairs B. There we go. Stairs B, stairs basement. Some other designers, they don't like to put that. They might include everything with the foyer and then the rest with the unfinished basement possibly. But that depends on the designer, okay? So we're done. We're done with the basement, and we're gonna see how it looks. Let's uncheck the building, or let's uncheck the PDF. There we go. That's how it's looking right now. Okay. And then in the next video, we're going to put windows, which is fenestration, and also doors. But in this case, we're just modeling, or we're just creating the rooms. Okay. So now don't forget to save. Please save in here. Why? Because sometimes your computer might freeze. If it freezes and then you close it, you lose all your changes. Okay. Already, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to Control C, and as you can see, the color is going to change, because when I go to the next level, it's not going to be blue. Wrightsoft uses colors to show you which level are you in. Okay, so we're going to go to the first floor, and I'm going to carry this room. I'm going to copy paste. All right, copy and paste. There we go. Oh, the color is not blue, it's a different color, which means we're on a different level. Okay, so now in here what we're gonna do is, oh, this is very interesting, because how are we gonna do this? Is an open concept. So open concept is living room and kitchen. What do we do? So we're gonna okay, there is some kind of glitch, and then no problem, we're gonna copy that again, and that happens, that's normal, don't worry. We go here. Okay, we're doing it again, right? We're copy pasting. I'm gonna pull this. Oh, it doesn't do anything. That's interesting. Okay, no problem, let's do it again, maybe. Okay, what happens if I do this? Oh, this is very interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so did you see, this is very interesting. I cannot drag it, but that's there is so many options to get rid of that, you know. If this was a case that I'm kind of very busy, I don't know, I don't want to figure it out, what I would do is I would save, and then I would close, and I would reopen again. Sometimes that works. Or see, because I cannot drag it for some reason, I click in here. See, it doesn't do anything, right? So in that case, what I do is like hold shift and then arrows to the right. See, same thing, it's gonna cover the same thing. This is a very good moment to take advantage of the tips and tricks. Again, hold shift, arrows down. See, arrows down. Oh, I covered it all. There we go. So that's gonna be the kitchen actually. So we're gonna go here, I'm gonna put the kitchen. All right. Okay, so now we're gonna copy paste this again, and then we're gonna put it right here. Okay, how big do you want your kitchen? Oh, look at this, it's still doing that. No problem. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not holding shift, I'm just going to move it to the right. I'm not holding shift, I'm moving it to the right. Okay, there we go. And now I'm gonna hold shift, arrows to the left. See, it's making it smaller. And then hold shift, arrows to up, going up. There we go. There we go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna merge. Click here, and then hold shift, click here, and merge. I like this actually, this merge option. There we go. So now we're gonna click in here, kitchen. Excuse me. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw for the living room. For the living room, we're gonna have this. Let's see if I can do anything. Okay, I cannot do anything in here. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go back up. See, with the arrows, go to this place, go down, and then hold shift and make it bigger, right? Hold shift, make it bigger. Oh, too much. Hold shift, and now hold shift and go down. Actually, this is a very good exercise for holding shift. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna call this is gonna be the living room. Okay, living room. There we go. All right, so now lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make my stairs right here. Okay, go to the right, or left. There we go. And now hold shift and go up. There we go. And then what we're gonna call this is stairs 2. Okay, let's see, stairs, and then first floor. There you go. Okay, alrighty. So now we're all good on the what is it called, on the second floor. All right, so now what we're gonna do is delete this. I'm gonna go to the basement and I'm gonna copy this, Control C, and again it's gonna be a different color because we're gonna be on a different level. Okay, Control V. See, I have my room in here, but before that I'm gonna just delete this. I'm gonna go to the second floor. Okay, so let's start drawing the rooms in here, and then gonna copy paste right here. We got it, and then we're gonna go here like this. Okay, let's see here. All right, so what happens is we still had the problem. We still had the problem, but however, what I did is I paused it a little bit very quickly. I closed the program and I opened it back again. Sometimes there's this kind of glitches, but as you can see now, it works. All right, so that's why be careful when using the program. It's a very good idea to always save. Sometimes there's some type of glitches. Okay, so now we're gonna put in here, we're gonna make the other room right here, and then what I'm creating right now is the master or owner's bedroom. Okay, so there we go, we have that, and then we need a triangle in here. Okay, how are we gonna do that? We're gonna go here, let's make a triangle. So see, you need a triangle here in this part to make it work. There is so many ways to do that, but in the beginning, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna merge these rooms right now. Let's merge it, and then after that, what you can do in order to make this triangle right here is go to edit points. You click in here, you edit points, and see, I need to add a point in here. So in order to do that, just click in here. See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this right here, see, and then just grab this place. Okay, and now I want to get rid of this. So in order to get rid of this, so hold control and hover over. See, when you hold control and let's make this a little bit bigger. When you hold control and hover over, see, it's gonna show you an X. I'm holding control and hovering over. See, it changes into an X. When it's X, click on it and it goes away. There we go. And then you're gonna unclick the edit button and you have your main room. Okay, so we're gonna put in here main room or owner's bedroom for husband and wife. Okay, there we go. You have your owner's bedroom. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the bathroom right here. Bathroom is very important. You're gonna have conditioning there, and you're gonna have outlets, exhaust also. So you're gonna put bath the same way they say it. Okay, so now we're gonna have in here the closet. Actually, this closet is big, and then you wanna condition, you wanna have an outlet in here, you wanna have a register right here. So that's why we're gonna draw this. As I mentioned, there's so many ways. Let's choose this. Let's choose this. In here it says room wall by wall. So click there, and then you're just gonna draw. This is just for practicing. Okay, we're gonna click here. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here. That's also another way to create rooms, see? Okay, so you can click on room wall by wall, and then we're gonna put in here closet. But remember, in here there is multiple closets possible. No, actually there's only one closet. So in this case, we're gonna put just in here closet. This closet refers to the owner's bedroom, so closet. There you go. But however, you have bath, and here you have bath. So in this case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this bath 1. See, bath 1, and this one is gonna be bath 2. And that's the way we're gonna do is just gonna grab this and then drag right here. Okay, and then you're gonna put in here bath 2. All right, bath 2. There we go. All right, we have bath 2, and then we're gonna have a laundry right here. So let's go to the laundry, grab here, okay, copy paste, go here, and then you're gonna call laundry. Okay, laundry, because you wanna know specifically how much heat load you need in the laundry. Okay, you have in the laundry. Now in here, as you can see, you have two options. For the bedrooms, let's make the bedrooms first. Okay, there we go. I have my bedroom right here, right there. Okay, and then you're gonna make down, you're gonna go down, and then you're gonna edit points. Let's grab this to this place. There we go. Okay, you're gonna do the same thing for this place. I'm gonna hold this. Can we rotate? No, we're gonna edit points in this case. See, edit point, drag it, and then edit point. Make it like this. We'll see what it gives us. See, we're gonna drag it up a little bit. Oh, you need to edit points. We're doing the bedroom on the left, so edit points, go here in the middle, drag it up, and from here drag it to the intersection. Actually, this is not looking good. I'm gonna edit points. Actually, it's in here. There we go. On the other side, I'm going to also edit points. Go here. Okay, There we go. See? All right. So that's what we have. And now this is bedroom. We're going to put in here bedroom 1, bedroom 2. Bedroom 1. And the other one is going to be called bedroom 2, right? So bedroom 2. There we go. Okay. So now in here, we forgot about the closets. So we should put closet 1, closet 2. However, this closet is small, and usually from my experience we put registers on the closets of the owner's bedroom because it's big. And also sometimes in big mansions they have the closet for her, the closet for him. They have their own closets, right? So we want to put our registers right there. But when it's a bedroom, single person, and then we have a small closet, usually we don't put anything. So sometimes we just basically just an undercut in here. Okay, so that's the reason we're not gonna put a room. We're just gonna add it to the bedroom. So to add to the bedroom, you just hit make a rectangle and then hold shift and then merge. There we go. It's easy and quick. And then again make, oh no, I made a mistake in here. That was my bad. You cannot just hold a room and create. Why? Because when you get a room from here, these are not set up. As you can see in here, it says hydronic, ceiling, whatever, wall, whatever. See, it's not set up. So that's why initially we created this. So you cannot do that. You have to copy paste. See, I'm copy pasting from the place where I set up already everything, and then in here, yes, you can copy paste and then you can merge. Let's do it again. Go here, make this part, see, and then we're gonna make it smaller, and then we're gonna click in here, hold shift and merge, or however you want to do it. Lastly, actually the bathroom has a small tiny closet in here that's going to be part of the bathroom. In this case, we're just going to, you have two options. We're going to just do this like room by room. Okay, let's go here, wall by wall. We're just drawing wall by wall right here, go here. Okay, we made a complete room. Okay. And now I'm gonna click here, hold shift and then merge. There we go. All right, if we wanna see this actually, let's go check. I'm going to uncheck the PDF. Oh, we're missing something else. Okay, so we're missing the hallway actually. So what we're gonna do is go do the hallway, right? Okay, let's go click, check, go here. We're gonna do the hallway. This is a little bit interesting. Okay, hallway. And then edit points. Let's go edit points, drag it here, edit points, drag it here. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna delete this edit point right here. Or here. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay, so now what do we have? So this is gonna be the hallway. All right, so hallway. Okay, so lastly we have the stairs. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is again go here, copy, and then go here, just copy this, go here, and then lastly I'm gonna copy the same, go here, copy, make it smaller. Okay, so I made my rectangles and I'm gonna hold shift and then merge. All right, we're gonna double check on here, but let's put in here a stairs second floor. Okay, a stairs second floor. There we go. And then instead of a stair, it's gonna be a stairs. Okay, we're gonna uncheck it, and there we go. We have the whole layout. Oh, we can find in here a mistake. There's a mistake in here. Okay, which one is mistaken? Right here. So what we're gonna do is edit points, and then go here, hover over, hold Control, and then X. There we go. So we're all good now. I'm gonna uncheck. I'm gonna see we have everything. Alrighty, and this hallway, you can hold shift, hover over, and then you can move actually the name. See, you can put it anywhere. Okay, alrighty. last check of the video is to see after you already made the layout of every level, you need to make sure that everything is lining up. Let's check on the other levels, okay? So it says one sheet at a time, uncheck that and then go to the first floor and let's see. Oh, I'm going to uncheck the PDF. Oh, see, it's not lining up. Let's go to the first floor, to the basement, and then uncheck the PDF. Okay, this is not lining up. Let's start with the basement and the first floor, okay? So in the basement, what we have is this, and then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make one bigger. Let's see, this is the basement, this is the first floor, this is the basement, this is the first floor. So technically, we would have to make this pretty much to the right. Okay, so let's see which one is better. So, okay. So technically, we're gonna make this bigger. Okay, so in the basement, we're gonna make one more bigger. Okay, where is it? Okay, we're gonna extend this a little bit more to the right. Okay, so let's just extend this to the right. Okay, see, extend it to the right. Okay, and then we're gonna extend this to the right a little bit more. Okay, and then we're gonna extend this to the right. And the reason is, at times, you know, when we're doing heat load calculations, we are not accounting for the thickness of the wall. As you can see, these are just lines, but the wall actually have thickness. So usually when that happens, I'd rather make it bigger than smaller, you know, when we're accounting for worst case scenario, right? Okay, so now it's a little bit lining up. Let's see. Okay, so now we need to increase the size of the second floor, okay? I mean the first floor. So what we're gonna do is, in here, we're gonna just extend it one, see? Just, oh, again, I had the issue right there. However, we're gonna just edit points right here, edit point right there, just 6 inches, edit points again, go to the right, there we go. Okay, so let's see if they're lining up now. So they're lining up. Yes, they are lining up. And then finally, with the second floor, they are almost lining up. Okay, but in this case, what we can do, we can make the second floor smaller actually. Okay, this part, only this part. Okay, so what we're gonna do in here is go here, because we extended on the other side. Or also, depending on you, you can make this a little bit bigger. Depends on the designer, right? But you have to have consistency. Okay, there we go. We're all good now. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this. Now everything is lining up. See, everything is lining up. Okay, so this should line up unless you have some kind of an offset in here. If you have an offset, yes, overhang, yes. But in this case, we don't. See, all of the 3 levels are lining up, and that's the final check. All right, so leave any comment, any questions you might have. I also learn from your comments, and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed. I have more other videos in my channel. All right, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video where we put the windows and the doors. Thank you.